Okay, figure P3-7. We have material thickness 1/2 inch all the way around. There are some manufacturing challenges with this one, so I want to take a look at those. But I think we can go ahead and build the C shape and add on the little tab and then make the cut through. So I've switched to Solidworks 2017, and we'll do a new part. This is in inches. And so far we're still kind of leaning towards staying in the front plane. So where 2016 went kind of neutral, the feedback from the users brought back some more of the colors and contrast, but for the most part very similar to 2016. So we'll open up our sketch, and your choice to do the thin feature or the offset. So we have a distance of 1.5 and a height of 1.5. Okay, and then in this case I'm going to go with the 2 points and make those vertical. Alright, so just to run through the thin feature again, things to watch out for. Go back to the front plane so that I can check my direction is correct. So no great advantage to doing a mid plane on this one for 2.5, but let's go ahead and slip it in there. So 2.5 on the depth, and then 0.5 on the thickness of the material, and we go ahead and accept. Alright, so that gives me the C shape. I'll open up a sketch on the bottom, and again I'm not having this rotate into position. If it does rotate in position, we can just rotate it back a little bit and make the adjustment. But getting used to sketching in that kind of that 3D space out of position, not normal to the sketch, that comes in handy. So we're going to extrude. I haven't used up to vertex, so let's go to a vertex, and we'll bring it up to that point. Up to surface, up to next might work. Up through all should bring it up. So let's see what the other ones do. Through all goes and finds the last piece of geometry. Up to next, not real happy. If it doesn't show the preview, probably not going to work. Up to vertex we just did. Up to surface would be the selection, and the last three really don't make a good fit for this geometry. So up to vertex, and we accept it. And then let's go Control 5 or normal 2, Control 8. I'm going to go ahead with a center line on this one, and we're making the cut. So we add 1/2 inch and 0.75 on both sides, giving me the symmetry. So I'll sketch my T shape, and not entirely sure that I want the midpoint, so I'm going to come off that midpoint just a little bit. And so the 0.5 and the 0.75. And then the depth, we have 0.25. And overall, now it's giving it 0.5, so making sure that I'm seeing where those extension lines are, because it looks a little deeper than that on the drawing, like it was supposed to be 0.5 overall, but we got to go with the dimensions. Alright, so did not get a line in on this forward section, so we'll go back with our right to left selection, mirror the entities. Control 7 takes me back to isometric, features, extrude cut, up to next. Alright, so through all would take it all the way through the part and geometry. So design, we would want to verify that that geometry. So if I wanted to I would select those faces, come and find the appearances, go into the face and highlight it with some color that makes it noticeable, so that when we take this into the assembly and I see, yeah, there's a mistake on the dimension, that we can shift that 1/2 inch, but anything that helps me to call that out. Alright, so from a manufacturing standpoint, the slot is a little bit of an issue. So if it's 1/4 inch high, then we can get a tool in there and probably not run in 1/4 inch deep, and shaft size on a T-slot cutter, and probably not run into the to the back face. We're not going to be able to EDM because it terminates. So when we're picking that geometry, we want to make sure that we're able to make these cuts. All right, so looking at the geometry, if I start off with a block this big, I can remove that material. I can send the slot down through the center, and then see where we get with removing the pocket, and then T-slot cutter comes in and makes those cuts. Alright, so issues not insurmountable, but I would want to also analyze this geometry for manufacturability.